Today I'm answering some of the most commonly asked questions and answering a few that I never get asked, but I know you must be wondering about. So stick around, I've got some great info for you next. Oftentimes, when you partner with a neighbor or even the parent of a child's friend, they are doing that in exchange or out of goodwill. And while it is nice to be able to do favors for each other, there is always going to come up a time when it becomes a burden or circumstances change. When it comes to consistent arrangements for your children, having a service like myself means that you have a contracted time that is reserved for you, that I'm showing up no matter what, and versus a favor where maybe the neighbor or the child's friend's parent has got something else that's come up and no longer is able to help out any longer. Insurance. And this is something that often isn't considered when hiring someone, an individual, to take care of the transportation needs for your kids. In Texas, you do need to have a commercial auto insurance policy if you are exchanging money for transportation. And should there be an accident, heaven forbid, it's not widely known that if you have a child riding in your vehicle that is not of your own family, and if you are performing that ride in exchange for money, that your insurance policy can deny taking care of the financial obligations, the health or care of your child should they be injured in an auto accident. And of course, nobody wants to think about those things happening, and I, of course, don't want it to happen either, but it's important to know that that is a difference. With my company, I do have a commercial auto policy, and I, of course, have higher premiums for that, but that is to make sure that in the event of an accident, whether it's through my fault or any of the other crazy drivers in our area, that you and your family member that's in my car are taken care of. Do you have more than one driver at your company? My business is named Safe Rides with Natalie because I am the only driver, Natalie Guzman. How many kids do you allow in your car at one time? My vehicle is a Mazda CX-9 Grand Touring SUV, and it has seating for 7, which means 6 passengers, up to 6 passengers could be seated in my vehicle. That does not happen. I like to have no more than 3 on a regular basis in the vehicle with me. I will have up to 4 if necessary. Most of my rides, however, are for one child at a time. Just like I'm sure you have rules in your car about what they can and can't have and the way that they consume them, I do have some rules about what is allowed to eat or drink in my car. I prefer that the drink be water, if at all possible. However, I understand that's not always the case, especially when coming or going from practices where they've got Gatorades or whatnot to help restore electrolytes. If they can be in a container, that has a lid, that's preferred. And I do have cup holders for them to be able to keep them in so that we help to eliminate spills. As far as snacks go, I prefer that it be a snack bar or a baggie of whatever so that the trash is easily picked up. If a child chooses to bring a fruit, that's okay. I just prefer that they also bring a bag of some sort to take away their core, pit, or peel from their fruit when they leave the vehicle. One of the biggest rules that I have is whatever you eat or drink in my car, you need to take it out. When you get out, that means taking away all the trash when they get out of the vehicle.